Oh, life is grand. It's very interesting. Alright.
Where's that from?
It's from a musical. It's from Once Upon a Mattress. Yeah,
Oh.
the prince is asking his father about what getting married is for.
Well, son, when a woman and a man love each other very
Well,
much.
he can't tell him he's mute, so he tries to do it through hand motions.
Oh, that's even worse. I can imagine like.
Burgers! Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. My name is SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
And last episode, we finally destroyed Dahlia and sent her back to hell from which she came. But now the problem is we have to call Maya back because we have to have her testify on what really happened. So this is gonna be difficult, but we have to do something. Oh no!
Oh no, what? What'd you do?
I almost restarted the system.
Well, that's fun.
Alright, so let's do this.
All right.
Save.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Oh wow! Look! It's not exactly the same day, but it's February 10th.
Oh my god! We're recording. Oh no, that was Friday.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
But that's crazy.
It is. It's like it was meant to be. We have to play this game.
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
do this. Oh.
You want me to handle judge as well?
I'll do the judge. It's fine.
Okay.
Alright. Now then, before we proceed any further, I'm going to announce the results of the test we had performed earlier.
Tests? Because I forgot.
Yes, tests on the bloody dagger that was found stuck in the pine tree.
Oh yeah, that! I totally forgot about it. That's the weapon that Maya Fey used when she fought with the victim. So what are the results? Was it the victim's blood, or...?
Due to time constraints, a full test wasn't possible. However, Godot, you are the father. I'm just kidding.
Oh!
Sorry, I wanted to put a Maury reference in there.
Does he still do that?
I probably, I don't know.
That Maury. That Maury.
That Maury. Right. There's one thing we can say with certainty. The blood that was on this dagger was not the victim's blood. That is all. Now then, let's restart this trial.
So it wasn't Miss T's blood on the dagger. Then whose was it?
What?
We got mystery blood.
I'm sure both the defense and the prosecution know this, but this trial is rapidly coming to a close. Both sides will need to show some firm evidence with their claims.
I understand, Your Honor. From what I've heard, the witness is dangerously weak, physically speaking. So, let's finish this quickly. Agreed.
Very well. Please bring in the last witness.
Oh. Witness, please tell us your name and profession.
Maya Fey. Profession is, I'm the assistant manager at Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Maya.
According to the magazine I have here, you're a spirit medium with the Curane channeling technique. I'm frightened. The Fey clan, I don't want any more to do with it.
Oh, Maya. The pain a faith bloodline causes must be unbearable.
Very well. Now then, Miss Fey, when the event occurred, you were in the garden of the Inner Temple, and you witnessed the moment of Miss Elise Donham's murder. Is this correct? I didn't see any...
Straighten up this moment, young lady.
Huh?
Pick your head up and speak clearly. There's always time for crying later.
But I...
Your mother was killed right in front of your eyes. There's nothing you can do to change that fact. But there's something you can do. You can finish this. You've been watching the whole thing, right? You've seen the witnesses come out, and you've seen us squeeze the truth out of them. Now it's your turn. Let's hear your testimony. On the night of the crime, what exactly did you see happen?
Witness, if you please. Yes, Your Honor. Maya, what are you hiding?
I feel really bad for her. She's like, I know she's scared and like she's acting really more serious. It's odd seeing Maya like this.
Yeah.
So.
At the inner temple. I was passing through the garden on the way to a spare prep room when it happened. Suddenly, someone struck me over the head. I stumbled and ended up against a stone lantern. I think I screamed, "Help me!" Then something warm splashed over me. That's when I lost consciousness. So you were struck on the head. I suppose it must have been this staff.
Maya, the person who hit you. It was Dahlia Hawthorne, wasn't it?
I'm sorry, Nick. I couldn't see. I don't know who it was.
Maya, think hard.
Sorry, Nick, but I really couldn't.
Huh. Can't say it was an especially good night for young ladies to be walking around alone.
It seems that it will be hard to determine the criminal through testimony alone. Very well then, Mr. Wright, please begin your cross-examination.
Maya, hang in there. She doesn't look well at all.
Alright. Well, since we don't really have time to press on everything, we have to get straight to the point. But one thing that stuck out to me was, I think she said something splashed over her. I'm gonna
Something
press...
warm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which we can probably say that was probably blood. So let's press on that.
You don't mean... Was it?
I didn't know it at the time, but I think it was probably blood.
Is she saying that's when Miss Donim, who was channeling Dahlia, was stabbed in the back with a killer?
At the moment, I was paralyzed with fear. I was just sitting there in the snow. I'm sure blood got on everything around me. Okay, and then... Where is it? I think I screamed, "Help me." I want to press on that, because I don't know if that was in the testimony that Dahlia gave.
I don't... Yeah, that's the first time we've heard about that.
So
Her actually saying something.
Yeah, so let's press on that, too.
You think you screamed, but you're not sure?
Listen, I was a complete wreck. It was dark and I couldn't see my attacker. Was it a man, a woman, an adult, a child? I had no idea. I was scared out of my wits. Believe me, my dear, I'm certain I would have soiled my robes.
Okay. So much information, but okay.
I thought this person might attack me, so I... Anyway, I'm pretty sure I screamed. I thought it was my last hope.
Wow, it sounds like poor little Maya really was out of her mind. That sounds weird. Poor little Maya?
Yeah.
That's odd coming from... Whatever. But I wonder what she meant by last hope. The movie? What do I do? Do I press her for more details?
Let's ask her why she said "my last hope," because that's strange. Why would she say that?
Wait a minute, Maya. What's this "my last hope" stuff?
What? What do you mean by your last hope?
No. That's what you said. You said "my last hope."
Huh? What? I said what?
Oh my god. Look, you were facing an attacker that you couldn't see and you screamed, right? You screamed, "Help me!"
Yeah.
But you testified that you screamed that because you thought it was your last hope.
Oh, well, that's like, what do you call it when that happens?
Maya's not doing so well up there.
Oh, yeah, oh, that's right. I remember now. I was facing my attacker, but that's not who I was screaming at.
What did you just say?
Yeah, that's right. It was the person behind my attacker that I was yelling at. That's who I was screaming to for help. Ah!
What is it now?
I messed up. I didn't mean to let that slip out.
Huh?
Witness, are you absolutely sure of what you're saying? Behind the attacker, there was another person?
I meant to keep that part a secret. What have I done?
It takes a ton of pressure to make a diamond. That's what I always say.
A ton of pressure?
You're in a court of law here. You can't make things up or try to hide things in this chamber.
Witness, the information you just presented is vital to the case. I want you to add it to your testimony.
I could see a man behind my attacker by the light of the stone lantern. Hold up, wait a minute. I want to present something. Let's see. The stone lantern. It was not lit the night of the crime. Maya, I have to present this mug because you lying. So present that mug.
Why the F you lying? Why the F you... Okay. So there was a man standing behind your attacker?
Yeah.
That man. He's the killer. He stabbed her from behind. He's the one who killed Elise Donim, otherwise known as Misty Faye, your mother.
The killer?
Maya, you know who killed your mother, don't you?
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wright?
To be frank, Your Honor, I think she's in shock and quite confused. That's why she hasn't noticed a huge problem with her testimony.
Huh? What do you mean? What problem?
Maya, on the night of the crime, that stone lantern was out of commission.
Huh? What?
It's true. There was no light anywhere in the garden that night.
No!
Order in the court. Mr. Godot, explain this.
Add the pureness of milk to the perfect clear darkness of coffee. Stir. And that is the state of the witness's mind right now. A cup of cafe au lait.
Cafe au lait? Is that even legal?
The hell? What are you talking about, Judge?
That's a good question.
But you tried some words out of milk and you were the spoon, Your Honor.
I'm a spoon!
Oh my god, this line right here!
I'm no spoony bud, I'll have you know.
Please tell me you know what that is.
No.
You played it.
I did?
You haven't finished it yet.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm running
I'll
off
tell you.
drugs, remember?
That's very true. I'll tell about it after we're done here.
Okay. Oh,
You
is
must
it
have-
Shovel Knight?
Well, kind of, but they also referenced it from something else. And you finished Shovel Knight.
Oh, I did. Oh, it's Final Fantasy IV.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, that's...
Spoony Pod!
Oh.
Nobody likes that word.
No. Such a...
Okay.
Hey, sorry, I'll have you know.
He's another P word, that's for sure. Say, you know, what do you have going on here?
Oh my god!
You must have noticed it too, Trite. This witness's mental state is highly unstable right now. It's not hard to understand why she would make a little mistake like that. Sorry, but that's not going to cut it. What did you just say? If there truly was no light in the garden, then there's a fatal contradiction in the witness's last bit of testimony.
Nick?
May I? Recall the witness's statement about her attacker. She said that she didn't know if it was a man or a woman, an adult or a child. And yet, the witness could describe a person that was standing behind her attacker. And she quite clearly described him as a man.
Ah!
In other words, that would have to mean that Maya actually saw our mystery person, despite it being so dark that she couldn't see the face of the attacker in front of her.
No!
Order! What in the world does this all mean, Mr. Wright? Are you saying Miss Faye saw the real killer under pitch black conditions?
Objection!
Trite, do you have any idea what you're proposing? How could she even seen? How could she have seen in the dark? There's no other light source at the scene. There are some things that you can only see in the dark, Mr. Godot. Ugh. Maya, you did see who the killer was in the dark. And now, you're trying to cover for him.
Cover? For the man that killed her mother?
There's only one conclusion I can draw from this. You know who this man is.
Please, Nick. I don't know anything. Please. I'm begging you.
You talk a good game, Trite. But let's see if you can walk the walk. It was pitch black. So what could a witness see? I'm calling your bluff.
No, Nick, don't! Please stop!
Maya is dead set on protecting this guy. The man who murdered Maya's long-lost mother. But I can't let him get away with it. I'm a lawyer, an officer of the court. I'm here to find the truth.
All right, Mr. Wright. Time to show us what you've got. Who is this person that you say Miss Faye saw in the darkness?
Oh boy.
Well,
I really want to end it here, but...
Well, it's a...
Oh.
Sorry, that was Monty. Monty, stop trying to be in the video. Jerk.
Yeah, you see, Benji's being a good boy. He's not saying anything.
I heard him barking earlier. Shut up.
Shut up.
No, we can't. We'll continue on. But
Okay.
it's only 17 minutes.
I know.
Okay, all right. But it would be...
Unless you stall.
No, we're not gonna stall.
Okay.
But it'd be none other than Godot. Cause look at his face.
Yeah.
We'll explain that in a little bit. So you want to present his mug now?
Because it was pitch black and Miss Faye was able to recognize the killer easily, I'm sure the court would like to see for herself how this is possible, yes?
What? But how do you propose we to show us something like that?
It's easy. We just need to recreate the conditions of that night.
Conditions?
Your Honor, the defense officially requests that all the lights in the courtroom be turned off. That was quick.
What? This is... but it can't be!
That was a nice bit of deduction, Trite. I love that scene.
Me too. It gives me chills every time.
Well, everyone, this is the man Maya saw on the night of the murder.
Order! 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 Prosecutor Godot, what is the meaning of this? Surely you must be shocked to hear yourself accused of such a thing. Why aren't you denying it?
Your Honor, you're asking the wrong person.
Well, what do you mean by that?
If you got a question, ask the witness. That's one of my rules. Well, Maya, how about it? What you saw that night? Was it 3 glowing red lights?
Well, witness, answer the question.
You're wrong. I never saw that.
Maya!
I thought the person that stabbed my mother was a man, for a totally different reason.
What?
Oh, witness, Mr. Wright, what the...
Stop your chattering, Your Honor.
Chattering?
If it's worth asking, ask the witness. That's one of my rules.
All right. Well then, let's continue with the testimony. Please tell us how you knew the killer was a man.
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't realize it until after I woke up, but... What? Maya, you got some splaining to do in the next episode.
There we go.
There you go. Are you happy now?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my god, I swear.
What?
Nothing! So, guys, in the next episode, we will hopefully get the final answers and put this case to rest so we can bring justice.
For all?
No. No.
No. Okay.
No. Justice for the trials and tribulations that these characters have endured.
Oh, that's like saying trials for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Copyright by Capcom.
Oh my god. Alright guys, thank you so very much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, I do.
And maybe later we can have some dual destinies.
All
That
right.
I kind of forced that one. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
lie.
did. Yeah, you need to have that spirit of justice in you in order to
Okay.
make the puns
You know
work.
what? Ace Attorney Investigations too.
I still haven't played those yet.
I know. That's why it's gonna be fun when you actually get around to it.
Oh god. Oh god. Bye.
Bye!